Hi there, welcome back. This is Janet with Janet and Patches. And yesterday we were talking about detach, what that meant. Didn't mean go be a hermit someplace, and give up your worldly goods. No, no, no. That is not at all what God has envisioned for you. What is the desire of your heart? The desires of your heart were, number one, God-given. Number two, they are not of poverty. They are of abundance. They are opulence. They are the car, the house, the family, the business. Because if you look at nature, everything multiplies. Everything grows and has seeds, or it has roots and it puts out shoots and everything. Everything is seed time and harvest. So you get rid of those bad seeds. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm pretty and handsome enough. I don't have the education. Whatever you are using as an excuse. Oh, well, they don't like me. My boss doesn't like me. Guess I'll go eat worms. Okay, get over it. That is the program that you have been, indoctrinated to believe. You have no clue, I don't either, about the magnificence, the glory, the majesty, the opulence of who our God is. And if you will just look at the universe, yes, wow. And you know what? It's still expanding. It's still expanding. It's still growing. And that's what we have to do. We have to, number one, release. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful. I've got these dreams and the desires. They're from God. And the bigger they are, the more possible they are, the greater, wow. It's just totally awesome. You got to believe in your dreams. You got to believe in yourself, because yourself is God's self. Yourself is divinity. When you talk to yourself, that's God talk. You are talking to God. God is talking to you. You and God are one. There is no separation. And so get over that. That's why I love the Ho'oponopono, because that's exactly what is holding us back is unforgiveness, the trauma. We're holding on to the old program. And that's what we have to get rid of. And that is so easy to do. It's by, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful. I love you. Okay, I know it doesn't make any sense at all, does it? But what the mystical, the spiritual, doesn't make any sense at all, especially to the mind. Okay, so we have to get rid of, detach from the old nature. The Bible would say that the carnal, the meathead. Okay, get rid of it, and we need to reprogram. How do we reprogram the subconscious? I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's what you are. You are unconditionally loved. You are benevolence. You have to, that is your truth. That's what God is. How can you be anything else than what God is and what God sees and created you for? Then we do that every day, all the time. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. We're not perfect. We say things, we think things that are back here of this carnal nature, the old man. All right? Okay. And it is a mental habit that we keep going back to, doing those stupid things when we know that we are set free from that. Okay, that's why we do throughout the day. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Keep that slate clean. Keep that slate clean. Now, to expand. Wow, we're going to have so much fun here. Because what is holding us back from expanding? The limitation of this computer. It has an old program. That old program was connected to this old heart, you know, and that's why your life sucked, or you're not happy with your life. Maybe it didn't suck, but you know, you're not happy with it. That's why you're here. That's why you're in this manifestation stuff, because you want that SP. You want that blissful relationship. You want that family. You want that money in the bank or investments and stuff. You want. And want is that desire that is driving, that driving force. It is a driving force to acquire that, whatever those desires are. Maybe you want to be an artist. You know, I mean, I don't know what maybe you want to discover the latest health things. So I don't know you, but you know you. So figure out what is the desires of your heart. That's God put them there. So that's how we take care of this carnal nature. That's why we're on this bridge of decision, all right? And we're going to turn away from that old nature. And now we're going to start reprogramming this. This is the mental habit, okay? Your thoughts are going to have to be reprogrammed. So how do we program our mind? Well, you have to slow down. You have to meditate. I've told you before, and so many other people, is that 7-7-7-7 box in. 7 deep breaths in, 7 hold it. 7 slow breaths release, and then 7 hold it. And you do that several times, at least 5 or 6, and get your mind and your body. So this thing stops thinking. This thing has got to stop thinking. That's the biggest problem I'm finding with just about everybody, is that yeah, but, and trying to figure out how to get from point B to C, from my desires to manifestation. We're trying to figure out how that's going to happen. That's none of your business. That's none of your business. That's what is so, this I think is the hardest, challenging part, where this is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak, because your character and your nature is going to be, has to be changed, so that you are more and more and more aware of that you are created in the image and likeness of God. Because that is the source of your life. What do you think every time you take a deep breath, what do you think that is? That's just God. That's just God. Every time the beating of your heart, that's just God. Because if it wasn't for God, you wouldn't, be breathing, and you wouldn't be. God is in every cell and in every desire. Would you just meditate on that? And you see, there's no separation. Here's the cell of life, and here's the desire, and they are one. So now, what do? We slow down, we meditate, sometimes several times a day. But that's how we come to the point where our spirit man is elevated, so to speak, and it is in charge now. The spirit man, the heart of you, the divinity that is you, it is in charge. So now here comes a negative thought. Oh, I don't like her. Well, she said this. Oh, wait a minute. No. What is that? That's gossip. And what is that? That is putting somebody else down. And when you put somebody else down, that's like putting God down, because no matter to what degree, that is God that life of God that is in them. You don't look at the outer body and their philosophy. You look at who they are. They are God. They're made in the image and likeness of God. But like you, but they just don't know it, and you're waking up to it. So am I. Don't worry. We're all in the same boat. We are expanding into who we are. We are expanding from the inside out. Who am I? And learning that new self-identity. So here's the spirit man. It's growing. It's being more sensitive. You're being more sensitive to it. We call it the Holy Spirit. What is the Holy Ghost? So spiritual guides, angels, ascended beings, whatever you want to call it. Okay, they are there to help us. And you will get a conviction. Oh, wait a minute. That thought isn't real. So what a thought, like words, have energy, frequency, and vibration. They have the power. It's a seed. The seeds are words. It's in that cup of life, of energy. And you will have whatsoever you say. So choose your words and choose your thoughts. And when you realize there's a scritch like going on inside, that, oh, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right. That's not love, joy, and peace. And you catch it, and you catch that thought. And literally imagine that you caught it. It's like in this bubble. Here's this negative energy that is not going to be released into your life because you caught it. You caught it. So what do? You know what? I thank you that you show me who I'm not. This negative energy, thought, feeling is not who you are. It's part of this old nature. And so what do? We have fun with it. We pretend like in the comic books, they had a thought and there was this like bubble overhead, And so we take that thought, we imagine it in this bubble, and then we go, you know what? I release you because you're not me. And I transmute you into pure light. And that's what we do. And it's so childlike. Yeah. That makes it so much fun. We can take that negative anger, frequency, vibration, that frustration, and we can take that and recognize it. It's not me. And you just put there, thank you, you show me who I'm not. And you take this little pin, right? And like a bubble. And you transmute it into pure light. That's what we do. Crazy, silly, huh? Yeah, well, you have to become as a child. Or you shall in no way enter the kingdom. What is the kingdom? The presence of God. The presence of God is everything that He is. It's the universe. It's love. It's compassion. It's joy. It's peace. It's opulence. That is, and this old thinking, this old paradigm here, this old unforgiveness that's been plugging up the works here. And literally that's what it does. It plugs up your connection, your heart-brain connection. Whew. And we release it. We release it. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. And then here we go. We got to reprogram the brain. What are we doing? We're recognizing who we are not in those thoughts. And we are releasing it and transmuting it into pure light. Can you just see the sparkles? It just trained, because you can't, energy does not dissipate. So you might as well take that negative energy and make it like the firecrackers into pure light. So, okay, I think we've covered a lot of territory. I hope that has helped explain things to you and helps you to understand where you're at. Now, I know a big one, real big one, It's not only finances, but it's the SP, that special person in your life. And nobody wants to be alone. Not really. Okay? And so tomorrow we're going to go into more of that and help you get from, see, point A is recognizing the desire. And what do you want? Point B is formalizing, say, this is what I want. And then C is that manifestation, you know. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going from what do you want? Make it clear. And then we're going to go through from B to C. And we'll do that tomorrow. So I know it's been pretty long, but it's okay. You know, it really is a lot. I mean, you should be on YouTube and see all the different people that out there, the preachers and teachers and expounders and the science. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So you gotta find what registers with you. Maybe my teachings don't. Maybe some of Mike Popovich, maybe Tom Karen, maybe Kim, or maybe, you know, Lewis Hayes. You know, I don't know, but there is, because God is always wanting to set us free. We're wanting to set us free. And, you know, you'll click with some teachings. So I hope I have helped. And you know what? If I haven't helped, you know, there are a lot of more out there that you will be able to connect up with. So if anything, please come back, because I know I'm encouraging. I'm a happy person. So have a great and wonderful day. Until tomorrow, mwah, I love you. Bye-bye.